My name is Scott. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I came up here with my wife and my daughter to accompany our 2.5-year-old son, Max, on his first trip to ability camp. And it was a fantastic experience for us as a family, especially for him. He came in with a walker, and we're leaving on single canes after going through a progression of quad canes. My expectations for the camp and my greatest hope was that he would possibly get on quad canes, and we surpassed that. It was a very different experience. I'm a coach for a living, and I deal with athletes and teams and executing. I'm a football coach, and when I saw the way it was set up, I questioned whether or not there was enough instructors for pupils, because I thought it would be better if there was hands-on every single kid. What I came to realize over a 5-week period is that the kids seem to progress much more when they're asked to do more for themselves, and my son is living proof. The way he progressed was far beyond any of our expectations, and it's definitely something that I don't believe parents can do themselves. Having someone else that knows how to do it and doesn't have the relationship that a child can lean on and say, "Oh, I don't want to do it. I'm tired. I don't want to do this." The method and the approach here was firm but caring, and absolute but loving. And my son is a negotiator at 2.5. He's going to be probably going to be an attorney, and he didn't negotiate his way out of hardly anything, and was rewarded when he did it right, and was encouraged when he did it wrong. So it was a wonderful experience. I can't recommend it highly enough for people out there that are tired of the Western approach of your child has cerebral palsy. Here's a walker. Here's some canes. Good luck, and a pat on the back, and kind of that belief that there's nothing we can do as parents besides accept it and pray that our child does well. If you're like me and like my family, and you don't accept that belief or that kind of surrender, then this is the place I would come, and conductive education is what I would pursue. It's very proactive. It celebrates what the child can do rather than focusing on what they can't, and gives them, empowers them to want to do more. There was 6 kids in his class, I believe, and every single one of them, I could watch them improve over a 5-week period, both in their self-confidence and in their mobility and in their communication. And it's I've got nothing to gain by saying anything but the truth, and I can tell you right now that the ability camp here in Picton, Ontario was the best thing we've done thus far for our child, and I would recommend it highly to anyone that's considering it. Is it a commitment? Absolutely. Is it 5 weeks out of your life a long time? Yes, it is. Oftentimes insurance doesn't pay for it on occasion, and that can be tough as well. But when you weigh what the investment is of 5 weeks, of being inconvenient, of being way up in Canada, of money out of pocket, and you weigh that against the lifetime of difference and the change in a young boy or young girl's life forever, then I think the equation could have been much greater. If this camp was in Antarctica and cost $1 million and I had to walk barefoot, it still would have been worth it. And so for all those people that are thinking about it, I would recommend highly that you stop thinking and start moving, because I know one thing about this condition that is absolute across the board: the sooner you get after it, the better. Time is not your friend, really. When your child has CP, the quicker you get moving and the quicker you fight it And the quicker you take a stand against it, and the quicker you rebuke that belief that there's nothing we can do, the better chance your child has. CP is the enemy, and the ally is ability camp. And I feel like our fight here was worth it, and the fight goes on. We won these 5 weeks, and we're going to try to win tomorrow too. So that's it from Picton, Ontario. If you're thinking about it, come on.